does it hook compared to the old setup that you had?
Still the watch.
Oh boy. Oh man. Yep. I think he just needs that all-wheel drive system now. Alright everyone, welcome back to Automotive Anatomy. Today we have the homie Jay. Jay, thank you so much for making some time for us, man. So tell us, what do you drive?
I drive a 94 Honda Civic EX.
94 Honda Civic. So tell us, like, where the whole love for building cars started for you?
It started when I was younger, as a kid, watching my dad, my uncles, wrench in the backyard on Friday nights. Letting me help them out and just doing a bunch of different tinkering around the house. And I just like to get my hands on everything and see how things work.
And so that's kind of how you started.
Oh yeah.
So then tell us a little bit about this specific car. How did it come about? Where did you pick it up? Where did you find it?
Actually, this car came from a buddy of mine, Slow B16. He was building it and he was getting ready to chop it up. And he's like, Jayboy, I need you to come pick this up, man. Cause I'm gonna chop it up in pieces. And I was just like, I can't let you do that, man. I saw all the sweat and tears and, hard work. I saw his family putting in work, his kids, his wife. I I can't let you do that, bro. I'll pick it up. And he was like, you better come right now, because and he showed me, he had the Sawzall in his hand. And he was like, come pick it up now. So I pulled up, towed it home, and that was it.
And I'm sure it looked like this, right? All perfect.
Nah, man.
Tell us about how you picked it up, man.
Man, when I got it, first of all, it didn't have spindles. It didn't have nothing. It only had 2 doors and the 2 side windows.
Wow.
And a back bumper.
The back bumper.
And that's it, man. Everything else you see, pretty much I had to find and put it on here. So.
Nice. All right, well, let's get in it. Tell us about the front end. What do you have going on?
Some black housing, headlights, has the city lights, little aftermarket ones. The amber corners. It has a eBay lip. Just thought it looked cool, so I just throw it on there. Something different.
It looks very simple. I like it.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Very clean. Tell us the name of the color or the paint code.
It's a BP29P. It's a metallic blue / purple.
And you did this all yourself too?
Yeah. Yep.
Painted it, everything.
Yeah, as far as everything on the outside, painted it, sanded it, painted it. I didn't do any body work. I just try to clean it up as much as I can. My buddy had started to do the body work, so that was pretty much it.
That was pretty straight to begin with.
Yeah. And
you have this big shop where you work on this and you have all the space in the world and tools, right?
Yeah, I do actually. It's about 7 by 12, one car garage.
Barely fits in there.
Barely. I have to push it in and out of there just to get it out. I can't get in there and get in. It's too much stuff in the garage, so.
gotta make it work.
We got to, man. That's all I got.
So then for the outside, are you purposely not adding so much aero and other body kits and things like that? You like it very OEM plus?
Yeah, I'm more to the stock look, I think when you start adding all that crazy stuff, sometimes it looks good, sometimes it looks like you kind of overdid it.
Okay.
But just growing up in my era, around the 90s and the 80s, it's we just want to keep it stock looking. The stocker, the better. You don't get as many police or not as much attention as you'd want, and that's better especially now with this car scene and stuff.
Tell us a little about your suspension pieces. What do you got going on?
So right now I have a TN Flex Z suspension with the dampening, obviously. Function 7 control arm, lower control arms, traction bar. that's pretty much it. I don't really have too much. Just skunk 2, upper camber kits, rear camber kit, and the wheels and brakes.
Tell us about the wheels and brakes. It's a new addition. I like them.
Yeah, they're still growing on me. I picked them up from the same dude that I got the car from. His wife's sister, so his sister-in-law. She bought them brand new and put them on her car, and you know, I just saw them and I was like, I gotta have them. And the car was just sitting back there, so we worked out a deal, and now I got them.
And what are the specs on those?
They're the 57 DRs, 15 by 8, plus 20 offset.
And what tire size are you running? It's very beefy.
It's a 245, 45.
It needs to hook.
Yeah.
And then the brake and rotor setup that you have going on?
The Wheelwood, this is a DPHA setup. Nothing too crazy. Just thought I'd do it to make it look a little better.
Any plans for the outside that you got going on?
Just finish it up. Obviously, you can see I got a bunch of like moldings that are still missing. I might do the fender cutout. And that's pretty much it. Or PCI side skirts, maybe. Yeah.
That would look really nice.
Nothing too crazy, you know.
Gotcha.
So my interior is kind of messy, but
that's what they all say, man.
it is. I mean, like I said, I was working late last night.
Thank you for that.
Just to make this happen. So I got some NRG seats. Nothing, you know. I got them when they had their clearance sale, so I got them cheap. Stock interior. Got the wideband sound. You gotta have the sound system, man. You know.
That 80-90,
yeah, yeah, you got to. I wrapped a headliner with blue suede.
Nice.
Just to keep it, back in the day, that's what I used to do in all my Hondas. Black suede, blue suede. That's pretty much it. NRG steering wheel, NRG quick release. I mean, got the hybrid shift knob from my buddy, YG. And that's pretty much it in here.
Any future plans for it?
Interior wise, just button everything up, put the covers on and the glove box back in, and change the bezel. Probably do a S2000 dash,
cluster?
Yeah, cluster.
Nice. Okay.
So that's pretty much it for that.
Driving his mom's car today. Moment of truth, Jay. Let's see. Wow.
Yep. It's dirty.
I don't know about that.
Dirty. It's clean dirty.
It's clean dirty.
Yeah.
Wow. What are we staring at, man?
Right here we got a K24 A2 stock with a 6266 turbo. Tile wastegate, Grady blow-off valve, 2200 cc injectors,
Shoo.
MagnaFlow fuel pump, MagnaFlow fuel pressure regulator, Skunk 276 millimeter throttle body, aftermarket radiator. It actually has a EP3 tranny right now.
How's that going for you?
It's good for turbo, for speed, but on the highway it sucks. I run out of gear.
Yeah.
It's not enough gear for me.
Gotcha. What kind of intercooler are you running?
It's I believe it's a CX Racing.
CX Racing.
Yeah, intercooler. It's small. I didn't want nothing too big, but
Just keep it subtle?
it kind of, yeah. It's just kind of like, I didn't want to chop up my grill.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to expose it. I want to keep it a sleeper look. So that's what I went with, and got the 1320 manifold. My buddy Diego, he made this catch can. He did all the fabrication on here for me.
Oh wow.
He did my downpipe, my dump tube. What else? He's gonna redo this. I'm gonna do all titanium, you know.
Ooh.
Like my boy K-Rari,
Yeah.
you know. That's that baller stuff though, you know. So
That's high status.
Yeah.
You're getting at that though.
I'll get there later. You know, this is budget build, man. I ain't got the budget like that. I gotta keep it tight.
Nice. So motor and tranny complete stock.
Yes, sir. I have a stage 4 clutch.
Oh God.
Yeah, stage 4 clutch. Wheelwood brake booster delete setup.
There's all the work that you said that your buddy made into the engine bay, and it's definitely shows. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah,
Wow.
he did the whole engine bay. So he spent hours, him, his wife, his kids, like they spent hours shaving this bay. And this is the one thing I didn't want,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And it's cool that I can still bring it to his house and he can and see it, you know?
That's dope.
And
That's cool.
yeah,
Wow.
you know, I told him I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna finish it. And you're gonna see.
He may want it back.
He
now.
does, he does.
He does.
Yeah.
And so has it been tuned? Do you mind sharing that?
Yeah, it's tuned. It made right at the 500. You know, I had to turn it down. I didn't want to push it too much on the stock block, even though I know they can handle it. But for the supporting mods and stuff, I just left it, you know, tuned down. Right now it's sitting at what is it, like 17 pounds?
17 pounds?
Yeah.
Wow.
In third and fourth gear. It has boost by gear.
Oh, okay.
So if I get a bigger intercooler and I upgrade my piping, which I'm gonna do, then I'll just turn it back up again. Probably make like 600, easy.
Wow. I went on the road, so don't go too high.
That's why, like, honestly, I think even where it is, it's a lot. If I was street racing or something, then it would be like, I would try to make the most that I can make, you know? But I think for what it is, and I think that it, you know, just keep it clean and simple, and don't make too much power, but enough to keep up with everybody else, you know?
All-wheel drive system in the future?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
If I keep this car long enough,
There you go.
then
There you
it'll come for sure.
It may not be long enough. but
Yeah.
You already have plans for another build, so.
My injectors are from FMS. Shout out to, you know, FMS for hooking it up. I love his injectors. They run good, you know. I made my custom turbo guard. Put my little H's on there. My wife has you know, Cricket, so she's always, you know, I get on there and get a little crafty sometimes. Make my own
Love
stickers. I made my stickers, and, you know, I just try to do, you know, things that are different, like you don't see, you know. And that this guard was only like $20 on Amazon, you know. Why spend $75 for a name, like, to make that happen, just to guard your turbo? Like, it's gonna do the same job.
Right.
So.
Alrighty, Jay, thank you so much, man, for making the time for us. Absolutely love the build. Love the wise words you have to share for us. This thing is a monster and can't wait for the future plans. I hope you do finish it.
Yeah.
But if not, I know that you're going to be working on something else, which is going to be pretty cool. So thank you, Jay, for making the time, man. Any shout outs?
I'd like to give a shout out, you know, to all my friends and family that contributed to this build. My wife, you know, for holding it down, supporting me, keeping me on my, you know, on the right path, and making it to where I was able to do this, you know, and take care of my kids at the same time. My neighbor, you know, my neighbors, they're all support too. When I'm out there working on cars and we're barbecuing and they're just out there kicking it with me, just being there is support, you know, mentally. Shout out to, you know, my mom, RIP, my cousin, RIP. They're the ones that actually kept me on this build. Even though I was out there by myself for long nights, like, I just look down at them and, you know, I just see them, and they just get me back in it. So this car is pretty much like behind them, you know. And that's pretty much it, you know. Everybody that knows who they are, I don't really have to shout them out. I mean, they know, and they know I'll be there for them when the time comes. So, yep.
I love that, Jay. Thank you so much, man. Such positive vibes. Keep up the great work, man, and thank you for being such a positive influence on a lot of different people, man. I definitely see that. So thank you so much,
Yes,
man,
sir.
and can't wait to see you at future car meets and events.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
That's just that right now. Don't worry about it. That's my traction bar.
Oh, okay. It's like, oh shit. And you still got power windows. It's a totable street car.
Got tags and everything.
Well, that's good to know once we're in the street already.
Tags, it's smog, passes smog.
It passes smog, definitely.